Hello, Steve-O. You must be thinking to yourself, where have you been? Why are you in the middle of the woods wearing a green top? Have you been hiding out from the military? Have they finally caught up to you in all your videos? No, not yet, thankfully. We're up the woods, and I mean up the woods. I'll show you in a moment what I mean by that. We are way up. Let me tell you about where I've been. Remember a couple of videos ago, like a good few videos ago, I said, oh, there's something special coming up eventually in the channel in like a couple of months' time. And then more recently I said there's something big that I can't announce that is coming to the channel. Well, you're sitting on it right now. The camera is currently resting on it. Let me show you what it is. If you follow me on Instagram, which you should be already, is this zoomed in fully? Whoop, that's my face. If you've not followed me on Instagram, you don't know what I'm talking about. If you are, you have a fair idea. But let me show you. Hold on, I want to get like the nice shots, you know, the good. Here it is.
You are in every dream and everything I lay my eyes on. What are you looking for when you look at me? You gotta know.
So, this is my 2016 Toyota Hilux Invincible. It's a beast. I was going to buy a 2003/4 Hilux, that's what I was talking about, and we were going to go off-roading and everything. But I decided to go a bit newer because I test drove a newer one. That was the biggest mistake I ever made. Test driving a new one and then looking at the old ones, I was like, I can't do this legally. I'm going to have to buy a newer one. So I saved up for ages, did a huge amount of overtime in work, and now I own this. So I am absolutely in love. Don't be fooled by its appearance. It's washed and waxed and it looks all nice, but you can expect videos like this. So, we're trying to get up the mountain, but all the barriers are locked, so we gotta figure out how we're gonna get around that. I gotta take off that ND filter as well, because it's killing my vibe. You get to see me, how I'm reacting, how I'm bouncing around the place. But this is tight. This is tight for this Jeep. It's rubbing either side with stuff, but not enough to damage the paint. All the way up with four-wheel drive. And it does get tight up here. Some nice low-hanging trees. Thank you for that tree. I'm gonna throw a little shade right now. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you drive an SUV and you wish you had an actual Jeep, subscribe as well, because I'm gonna put up a lot of Jeep content. Ooh, the shade! There you go, how do you feel about that? That was recorded the other night in the most torrential rain I've seen in probably a year. And it hasn't stopped raining. But guess what, now we're in a Jeep. So yeah, this is Toyota Hilux, obviously. Maroon colour, I believe it is, with the extra alloys, and it's the Invincible. It's got the push button, everything, and its four-wheel drive absolutely works, and I found that out. It's 150 brake horsepower. I don't know a whole lot about Jeeps. I know how to drive good. So I guess we'll figure out from there. It's completely stock. It doesn't have off-road tyres even. It's got highway tyres. It's got a little push bar on the front, it's pretty harmless. It's got a solid bumper on the back. It's got standard factory bash plates, and this thing is like a dream to drive. It's my everyday driver now. But yeah, I'm absolutely in love with it. So let's do some video and show it off a little bit, I suppose. Just another thing, I also got this, the GoPro Hero 8, and that's going to be mounted. So what you're going to have is this camera that I'm using now. The flies up here are crazy. Is going to be shoulder mounted, I believe, or maybe over in the corner of the cockpit. Let me know what you think in the comments. Facing me so I can talk to you, or over the shoulder so you can see what's going on with gearing, with revs, with out the window. This bad boy, I've decided, providing it looks good, I think, from what I think, it's going to look good. It's going right over the windscreen right here on the Jeep outside, and it's going to be able to point out the bonnet and everything going on around it and coming up. So you're going to be able to see the bonnet, the push bar, pushing through anything we're getting through, like puddles, water splashing up, and you're also going to be able to see what's coming. They're the angles I'm thinking. So we're going to have the two things recording at the one time, and it's going to be so nice. The production quality is going to go up. I've got to train someone, probably a girlfriend, to fly the drone. The drone's going to be involved as well. But right now I'm going to mount this GoPro mount on the roof of this because I didn't do it already and I should have. So I'm going to set that up and see if we can get some shots of the Jeep and watch back the footage and see what I think about it. But let me know in the comments below, what do you think of this? What do you think the first mods are going to be? My list for mods is obviously off-road tires first, but I'm classic Irish and I can't throw away a good set of tires, so I don't know what I'm going to do there. Maybe I could get like Steelies and put 4 off-road tires on that, and if I'm going off-roading I got to change 4 tires. Huge effort. But let me know what you think. So off-road tires will probably be first, then maybe a snorkel because it looks cool, and then maybe some kind of proper bash guard for the front of the Jeep, winch, all that kind of stuff. I'm going all in pretty much on off-roading because I've grown obsessed with it. It looks so cool, it looks so fun, and there's a huge learning curve to it. And I'm going to stop talking now and just go and do this, okay? That looks really good where it is right now. You can see the bonnet, the push bar, and everything in front and off out in front of you. I sized it up with my phone. Bring your rubbish with you also if you're going up the woods. Right, so that's been me setting up the GoPro. That's the Jeep. I am going to milk this and leave the off-roading to another video. My very first time off-roading. The most I've done is drive on some gravel roads. I haven't actually done any proper off-roading. I have to be careful because of the tires I have. I don't want to go down a hill that's too steep and I just lose traction and the tires are locked and everything just slides. And I have to wait for the weather to clear up a little bit more when going off-roading with these tires. So mainly it's down to the tires. And the Jeep is very, very capable in road tires. But, you know, I obviously don't want to get bogged up here because I'm solo on my own, in my own Jeep. And, you know, I don't really have anyone to come help me if something happens. So all in, I suppose. But yeah, let's go and take a drive with the GoPro and see how that footage turns out. And I'll add that. Wait, before I do, if you're new to this channel, subscribe. Check out other videos that I have. This is a new Jeep. I learned to drive in a Land Cruiser. Right, that was cool. But I haven't drove a Jeep since, and I have never off-roaded before. So before you absolutely slate me in the comments saying this should be on your list, I'm brand new to this. If you have any suggestions, put them down below and subscribe because there's going to be a lot of off-road content. A lot more. I'm going to get a lot out of this Jeep. I'm going to milk the absolute bejesus out of it, to be honest with you. And yeah, let's go and we'll put the GoPro footage right now and see how we get on.